So, welcome everyone to part 2 of How to Hacking Pine Gap, Australia. Ha! To understand what I'm talking about, you have really forget anything what you know about thrue. That's not a story based on regular logic. This is the highest ranked operatives you fucking can think about. This has nothing no more to do with some bank robbery or some uh, philosophical ideologic. This system broke himself through extraterrestrial alien uh, technology. These kind of secret weapons you become from Predator in the end of the movie. This is what we talk about here. This is nothing what you doing jokes about. This is nothing what you think there is no solution about. So stop to talking about. It's all not about this. It is more like a gamble. It's getting over 100 years between werewolves and vampires. More like this. It's have nothing to do based on logic. It has nothing to do based on uh, familiar. It is simply rave or die. That's the best answer on anything about this. It's a kind of rave or die. So you ask yourself why they found the feet of Melissa Caddick. That's probably not her feet. So how there is incoming a feet? I mean, that's CIA stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, this is not for joking about, right? There is simply Melissa Caddick to this time have to go somewhere else, and nobody have to know about it. That's the reason. The point is, this is why I say, oh, she have to tell me the full story that I believe in her, that she is not a criminal. Because there are two possible options. Option number one, she's a spy from anywhere possible. Germany, Switzerland, MI5, MI6, what the fuck ever. She's a spy. Also maybe CIA, FBI, NSA. What the fuck? I have no fucking idea where she's come from. Agents, everybody knows, are able to speak multiple languages. And if they are needed in a mission, they doing that fucking mission. Fucking else what it is. Question, what she is? Okay, here it come the big question, what she is. How I say? She's probably a spy, and she's probably not a very good spy, but she's probably a very good in sabotage to the day you catch her. So, yeah, whatever. So to understand how impossible for regular people is to understand the whole case of the story, and where are the points where get the thrue into the absolutely unbelievable, unacceptable situation, these are exactly the points where these people set on their points. Because if they can set on these points, they will be reaching their goal exactly with that fucking unbelievable points. So if your life totally fucking unbelievable, They are reaching with you absolutely the points and the goals they needed. And this is in my case absolutely so. That's unbelievable. I do not understand why I get 18 at the 12th September after Al Qaeda crashes with two airplanes into the World Trade and into the Pentagon. Holy shit. And now listening. 2 decades later, 2 decades later, the only what happened to me is that my younger brother died in 2022 and he doing his own jewelry. So he make rings and all that stuff. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. I really don't know if he have something to do with Melissa Caddick. I don't know. I just say to him, Josie, be careful. If you set your credit card credentials with Google into the Google Analytics, these peoples buy the stuff from you, maybe feel tracked by you. This is what makes me a little bit take the minimal setup. The minimal. This was my tip for him. Because I know when I'm get 18 at the 12th of September, my name is Jonathan Lustig, and I even not earn 1 cent from smileys, from Google or Yahoo, and I make TV soap, Fertig Lustig. They are not friendly. They don't like me. And they don't give a fuck about to pay me something for what I'm working for it. They don't give a fuck about. They only seeking the point where they can fall into my neck. That's life. That's normal for me. I was by psychologist. They don't understand it. They just say there will the time come where you cannot get out of your house. That's everything. And then give medicamentation. That's all. Right? So the case are I'm inside. The case are I'm inside is that I have doing after the 11th September. Onetsan, the comic figure, the original comic figure, and they selling it behind me to a other guy in Switzerland. Isn't that not a question? It's not for them. It's no question for them. It's also not a heuristical question for them. It's not. Next. They started The Mentalist. And in this time, they started creating The Mentalist with Red Sean killing the family of Patrick. I get crazy. This was the time I began to get crazy. Because I have a negative one from Red Sean. And behind there, they creating Onitsan. Two industries working behind my neck. And even all about that forget is that smileys get into a high integration, integration of usability on the World Wide Web. Worldwide, globally. Mobile phones, computer, programming, social platforms, everything. And I have nothing. I have not enough money to exist. They give me the minimum. And exactly this was the reason why I say to my brother, be careful. These guys are only seeking the point where they can judge you for something what you are not should try, not try should on it. This was my only tip I give to him. I have said to him, from my perspective, you can do anything. You can easily ask father for 20,000 to buy you all that stuff. Absolutely no problem. I have, from my perspective, it's absolutely no problem. And it's hand with his staff. In story. So I, from beginning, not believe that he is died. I believe maybe he can try a better situation, but I see his deaf body. I don't touch him directly, so I don't know it was a puppet, a master puppet. Like try doing really good puppets, and so I have to accept that he's died, right? And nobody tell me, hey, yo, it's only a puppet. It's not Josie. You know. So this is what has happened. And this prosecutor from Zurich, she gives herself as a female. In end effects, I don't know, she's an AI generated text. He is just a fake conclusion. So you have to understand the whole situation. You have to got on the highest rank on security. And when you got in the highest rank of security, you come, well, the time has come where you come to Stuxnet, where you come to, how it is the name of the photo manipulating software. I forget the name. So there is a manipulation face tracking software. This is mean you can be on this camera look so, and on the other camera you look different. This secret agency stuff, right? So you can go as a ghost, and cams cannot track you, or you can get tracked with different faces. That's all highest security stuff. Killers can so change their identity. You can only look per face per face, or you can have to try some rituals, some special rituals to change your face. So you can change your face with an operation, or you can change your face with some party occultism tricks, like shape shifting. That's this stuff. What is different? So, as an example, my lawyer. Right, I have photos in the time my lawyer was active for defense me on in judge. There was a time I was with my brother, and my face was same like the face of my lawyer. Right, so that's a different way of misuse of or using high security face tracking or blah 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 whatever. So you cannot reaching that in on general basics. It's not possible. It's not possible. This have nothing to do. What you have calculated is that you have to accept that there are individuals exist. They have absolutely nothing from it. And everything looks like they get brutally destroyed with white collar crime. And before you look, you say to yourself, that's impossible. This is not possible. He is a fake ID. He just want to take his goal in that position, so he create that fake ID. That's wrong. They get brutally failed. They brutally failed all over the time. They know exactly everything. They're brutally failed. They lost everything. Not over a year, over decades. That's our decades, manipulating decades. This is high security manipulating software, right? So what I'm as a different insight is the death of the Swisscom CEO. I'm also inside of that situation. I was there I have to this time a Swisscom. Swisscom was my provider. And I feel that in the next seconds, my LAN connection get broken. And it's broken in the next seconds. And then 2 years later, he gets suicide, right? So this is all cyberspionage, pure. This is pure cyberspionage. There are all things you cannot. This is not regular stuff, you know. This is nothing to do with regular stuff. He get called died for decade. In other facts, this guy is alive, you know. This guy is possible alive. And you don't know it. So, don't believe anything you see, but